Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So it was a good day for our Ethereum count, I think. Previous video, or first video today, we had, we were, I think, somewhere here, yeah, hovering around that, where were we? Around that 1660 area, 1670. I did formulate for you a wave 4 support area. We did dip into it and move out of it. So that was possibly an interesting scalp trade for some people. And then we nearly reached target. So I told you in the previous video, I would like to see at least 1718 as target for this move. And yeah, we came to 1713. So the risk, yeah, the risk that this entire move is actually finished, I did explain that for Bitcoin, yeah, is actually there. Yeah, the risk is there. Or, we just don't have a real signal that the wave 5 up here is complete. So as I said in the previous videos, I currently count and see this green wave 4 as complete. Now we can discuss if it was complete here at the Monday low on the 30th of January at 1540 roughly, yeah, or if it was finished here where we had this swing low on Wednesday, yeah, at around 1560. So it's just different ways of looking at it. If I wanted to align it with Bitcoin, I would put it here. Then I would have to count the entire move as a triangle, or I just leave it here where we had it, and it doesn't really make a great difference at this stage. The point is now that we are possibly heading here into this green box down there, and we have the possibility that this is a 1-2 setup, and that we can still go higher in the fifth wave. But we don't know, yeah? We don't know. The thing is that minimum expectations also here, and I did explain that on in the Bitcoin video, minimum expectations for this green wave 5 have been completed because it pushed above previous highs, and it also pushed above the wave 3 high quite significantly, actually. So because of that, and we have 5 waves up as well, I have to consider that this wave 5, is already in. There is no evidence for it, but exactly because of that, because risk is getting high and we're getting into resistance and we nearly reached target, because of that I took some profits earlier today. And I made the channel members aware already on Discord and Telegram. I took profits of positions that I bought over the last 3 to 4 months when prices were lower. And I think it's a wise decision because I won't be able to tell you if this move up is over until we really break here sort of below the $1,500 level, yeah? And this is quite far away. And overall, yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you that we are coming down and continue the bear market until we drop below this support, which is 1390, which is even further away. So that's why, from my point of view, taking profits today was a right decision. Of course, not everything. I took around 25% of all the positions I bought here in the bear market. And the thing is just that I do expect some sort of a pullback shortly. Now, again, we could still rally higher. Here, maybe even into the 1800 region again. If this is only a 1-2 setup of the wave 5. That's of course still possible. That, however, will become less likely if we drop below 1574. So to keep it simple, the risk that, or the chances that we still push higher in an extension of the fifth wave, those chances will go down significantly if we drop below 1574, 1575. So yeah, this is sort of where we are. And I also have to tell you that the way we are coming down here at the moment, I might actually make a small change. I will align it with Bitcoin and just put the wave 4 here. And because then I can count this here as an impulse. And this is an ABC that's aligned with Bitcoin then. And the reason is that this is coming down quite strongly, quite impulsively. So... and quite sharply actually, so that we had something like that, A, B, C. Doesn't make a difference now. It's just sort of in terms of where I'm looking at. really, and what the subwaves are. But yeah, as long as we hold the green box, there's still a substantial chance to put that third wave to the upside in. But let me tell you, risk is increasing. Risk is also increasing because we didn't have a substantial wave 4. And from experience, I can tell you that increases the risk, especially because Ethereum normally does clear wave 4s. Yeah, and it didn't do that. So yeah, we are getting close here to the end, in my opinion. Maybe not yet, maybe it's still pushing higher, but in the end, you never know, and you only know afterwards. So it's all about, how do you manage that strategically. Key support for now remains for me at 1390. Only going below that would indicate that the overall top was in here, and that we might come down in a 1-2 setup of some sort. So the point is now, because I'm now assuming that a wave 4 was already in, before we had that wave 4, for me it was like this green support area was important to, like the pivot point between, we're putting a fifth wave in or we're completely failing. Now, because we can count this as a 5-wave move already complete, for me it's when we now break support, it's like, are we going to hold a higher low, and can we then rally in some sort of a third wave, or here in a fifth wave, and do we have a good chance that a bear market low has already been in? But yeah, I mean, at the moment I made clear to you which levels need to hold, that we still get that extension of the fifth. If we don't and break below that green box that I have on the chart, I'm looking at this first as a possible wave 4 in yellow. I will also give you support now, the support area for the, let me just think, possible support area for the yellow wave 4. So I'm going to keep them both on the chart now, the green one and the yellow one, just because at the moment situation is rather unclear. I want to see, maybe wait until tomorrow, until we get more clarity. Does this support area hold or not? This is now between 1584 and 1434. So I'm going to observe that. But first of all, let's see what happens here, and then tomorrow I will be able to give you some more clarity also about the count, the overall support areas that are relevant. But I think this is sort of a very important decision phase here, this support area. And I will keep you updated about that. And other than that, it's going to get interesting. In addition to that, and I put something in writing for channel members today, just because of that, because if we don't get a clear wave 4, that's always a warning. And a lot of the coins are getting close to having 5 waves complete, which means we should at least get some sort of a pullback. That's also why I took some optimism profits today and some gala profits. So that's where we are. And I hope you liked the update about ETH. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.